They were the originators of the original free speech movement, which is now being shut down in Berkeley because you can't have free speech there anymore. Odd, isn't it?
It is a problem, yeah.
What do you do there?
I work at Berkeley.
At the university?
The university, yeah.
I saw a very disturbing video the other day that went viral in Berkeley classroom where there were some students demanding that the professor allow them to take their exam home with them because they felt threatened by being on campus and taking the exam there. And they disturbed the entire class. I mean, just kept on to people. They're trying to take their exam, and they're up there going, you know, you're all white supremacists, and we don't feel safe here. And you know, what the hell is going on at Berkeley?
Common refrain now. Like anything you have a problem with is a white supremacist.
What's going on in Berkeley? What the hell? I mean, why would anybody want to send their child there?
But it's still a great school, right? Like, it has awesome programs. Like,
that teach what?
Like, the engineering programs are great. Like,
well, engineers don't think like social justice. I mean, engineers are at least thinking people. You don't, you know, they're rational, logical people.
I think it's the humanist side of it that has all.
Yeah. So you seem to be a relatively normal person.
I mean, most of us are, right? Like, we don't show up on the news.
Do you also work at the university?
I do.
In what capacity?
I'm a postdoc.
A who?
A postdoc.
What is that?
So I finished my PhD and I'm waiting to get a job.
What did you specialize? What is your
statistics?
Well, you would think that would be something because I think data and statistics are almost everything now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, isn't that the analytics and algorithms and everything else? That's what's taken over with AI intelligence and robotics, and they're going to breed us out. Ray Kurzweil's going to mold with machines and computers.
Peter Thiel is injecting young people's blood into his own so he can live for longer. There is a lot of very weird shit going on in that space, but there's some good shit as well.
Well, I have good memories of it, but then I was back there in the late 60s and early 70s. So
that seems like a very good time to be there.
Oh, being a young person and being there at that time was, I figured, well, if that was the craziest place in the world at the time, and I was hanging out with the craziest people in the city at the time, I was hanging out with the craziest people in the world, so I was having a great time doing that, you know. Yeah, thank you for bringing back all those fond memories, but it's just it's a shame to see what's coming out of there right now. I mean, stopping free speech in the home of free speech.
Right.
Now, you do know that ANTIFA, which is the far left, you know about them, of course, they're very troublesome. I mean, they've been already qualified as a domestic terrorist.
And the DHS has not the
And we found that the mayor of Berkeley belongs to them.
They elected a new mayor recently, I think.
Oh, do they?
Not sure if this. Yeah, this is like a few months ago. I mean, not like 2 months, but like 6-7 months ago. They had an election.
Well, I wouldn't imagine he'd be a Trump supporter.
No. I don't think there are many Trump supporters in Berkeley. But like, I think the Berkeley College Republicans are the biggest organization on campus.
Really?
Yeah. By number of people enrolled in them, they are the largest organization. Because I think all of the leftist groups are all split up. There is no one large organization.
You mean political?
Political. Yeah. Sure. Not like, you know, like obviously like the statistics department and whatnot is bigger. But as a political organization, they were definitely
Well, the way the Democrats are eating each other right now, I mean, it's coming out that, you know, Elizabeth Warren saying the thing was rigged.
Right.
Which was obvious to everybody who was paying attention. I must have seen 12 parades for Bernie Sanders here. I couldn't find a Clinton supporter anywhere. And
not in Berkeley.
Right.
Well, apart from Berkeley.
Wasn't Berkeley mostly Bernie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was totally,
Yeah, as I'm saying, I was running into Bernie Sanders. The only time I'm running into Clinton people now or after the election. It's like I couldn't find them before. Where the hell were you? And then how do they feel about being lied to?
Right.
I don't know. So yeah, but you guys politically seem to be what? You're neutral, or what do you stand?
I don't live here, right? Like, so I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm from India, so I'm here for like maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's all sort of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep my skin safe, but this country seems to have lots of problems. That I can't vote, I can't participate in the political process. There's a lot of restrictions.
And you're from originally
India.
Yeah, which has their own problems.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, we all got the problem. I mean, we're working them out. But the thing is, the social engineers that are trying to destroy nation states by using groups like Antifa and the George left-funded groups to do what they've always done in the past. Divide and conquer.
Right.
I mean, this is not a mystery. It isn't rocket science. You don't have to have a degree in it. I mean, Saul Alinsky wrote the book. Mao wrote the book. You can read the book.
Right. It's the same thing. What do you think of the whole investigation stuff that's going on now with the Red Scare coming back again and all the McCarthyism going on with Russia this, Russia that?
Well, the whole Russian thing, of course, has been exposed to be a hoax that he said it was.
Oh.
I mean, there's been a year-long investigation, and the best they can come up with is something getting Paul Manafort for tax evasion before Trump even thought about, so we spent a year. But then when it comes out that this woman, along with Podesta Group, I mean, which scandal do you want? The uranium one, where she sold 20% of our uranium to Russia? I mean, I don't even know where to go with that. I mean, why would you sell our uranium to anyone? We got a uranium shortage. We import it. Why are we selling it? And then, again, why to Russia? And who benefited from that? American people didn't benefit, but the Clinton Foundation got $145 million from that deal.
Right.
So, excuse me, but today. And then you've got the phony dossier. The dossier that started the investigation on him, turns out it was paid by her to get phony evidence. She paid a Russian agent to come up with false accusations so they could start an investigation on him to take heat off of her with uranium what? So there's that scandal. Which, if this were 1950, she would be facing the electric chair. Right. That's treason. We put the Rosenbergs in the hot seat for selling nuclear secrets. She sold our uranium to the Russians. And then, of course, you've got, now it's come out, she's rigged the entire nomination. So, destroyed the democratic process. So, this one woman is a wrecking ball for the entire left. Between them and Antifa, I doubt there'll be a Democratic Party in a few years.
It'll be interesting to see what happens to the midterm elections.
Is there a right-wing swing, and will there be I think now, in this day and age, because we have instant communication, that it's harder for the powers that be to fool us like they did in the past. I mean, we're still dummies. For the most part, we are ruled by fear, and they know that. But because we can now instant communicate, you don't have to get everything interpreted from us through the mouthpieces that come through the corporate owners.
Right. It's much cheaper and easier to start a website than it is to start a TV station or radio station. So it's
we're talking to each other, getting our information off of YouTube and Facebook and Twitter,
rather than having to filter through
getting filtered through the people that think they know better than us and what we should and shouldn't know. Well, open source, baby.
Right. Yeah, we work primarily on open source stuff. It's great. Where are all these stickers from? I love that one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Godse image in many years. And that's pretty
well, these are all mine. I make these.
You made all of them?
Yeah, all of this is my work.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, I'd be a real fool to stay out here and catch abuse from someone else's.
There's another Mark Twain quote.
Yeah.
Right.
Where are the Mark Twains of today? On Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter's not conducive. Mark Twain. Well, it was great talking to you. What's
Oh,
your
I'm
name?
glad to get badass Uncle Sam.
Okay.
I'm glad to find that there's some semblance of sanity walking around in Berkeley. You know, that you're not all completely left-wing maniacs trying to destroy the world for the sake of Mao or whatever. Here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton for you. And you can check out my YouTube channel in the back.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, it was very nice meeting you.
Oh, it's
Would you like a hug?